Hello my friends, this is Jose from LuoVita. Today I'm talking about how to set these purpose-driven goals. So, a solid ethic starts with motivation and goals. And those who are good at planning and meeting these deadlines make great decisions, right? The best goals are the ones that are aligned with our core beliefs and values. We are going to see how to set these purpose-driven goals and how this will help you gain focus, excitement and energy. First thing is to focus on the big picture. Having a clear vision helps you to stay motivated and when things get difficult. And it also helps you to avoid distractions and stay on track to meet your goals. So a great way to get clear on your vision is by using a mind map, for example. This allows you to cover this. You see all these aspects on one page, so you can focus on this big picture, or a visualization board. If our goals are not aligned with our values and beliefs, we will have trouble, staying motivated, that's for sure. So it's important to find out what we really want in life. What do you really want in life? What do I want really in life? And set then goals that reflect this. And this is very important. You can do this by, for example, writing your goals and values and beliefs and comparing them with your goals. So, for example, if there is no harmony between them, we should rewrite our goals. Something is not right? Another way to stay on track is by scheduling your tasks and setting deadlines. We are likely to do something when it has a date or a time attached. I know, because yes, we need some control, right? This is because it takes less brain power also to make this decision and act on them, like when time is limited. We are really forced to it, right? So good goals should then be big enough to inspire you, but not so large that they overwhelm. So what we can do is break then these goals into smaller, manageable steps, let's say, to make them more realistic. This will allow us to feel like we are making progress towards our bigger goals, right? And this will also give us the sense of achievement when we reach our big goal. So it's often easy, for example, to see how our big goals are in front of us sometimes. But when you start to experience success, there are distractions. And we are distractions and all this positive feedback, So we are distracted with all this positive feedback. And we may feel like we have more time to devote to other activities. So this is why it's essential to, I just get myself distracted here, but it's essential to take regular breaks and check in with yourself to remind yourself your purpose. That's important. What we also should do is set measurable objectives. So it's important to measure our success, right, and our goals. So through some data or performance measures and some revenue also. Make sure that your goals can be measured objectively through the income, for example, and this helps us to track progress and determine if you need to adjust something or plan something differently, right? So when setting your goals, try to set measurable objectives. That means with numbers, with something that you can measure or see, right? And this will help you to keep yourself motivated to achieve them. And also, we must assure that they are realistic and not something that we see or that we feel we will be overwhelmed by this, because it's really not really possible. I mean, everybody tells you, yes, everything is possible, but it's really, how should I say it? It's not really realistic. You must really feel that you can achieve it. I know we can achieve a lot more than we do, yes, but be realistic and make it step by step. So another way is to ensure that your goals are it's how would I say it's for each result. I mean, for example, if you want to increase something, let's get an example. Increase for the nerds, for example, increase email traffic by 25% or improve efficiency in implementing some business process. So these are clear goals, and this will help you to track your performance because you know what to achieve. So what they also should be, your goals are relevant to this larger mission or your purpose. For example, if your goal is to grow revenue by 50%, this could be something that you need to do for your marketing efforts. That means to increase customers or increase advertising budget. So the goal should be realistic and given this current conditions you have now. Okay, but because in the future we don't know, and you also your resources. For example, if you are trying to boost your project sales by 100%, this is not possible without investing in time and a lot of money in your marketing strategy. So your goal should be also inspiring and motivating to you and to your team, for example. If you want these two ambitious goals, I mean, it's great, but they should be attainable. As I said, it should be inspiring, and your company culture and values should be in line with this. So if not, they will just demotivate everyone, you know. And important, don't forget, we forget this sometimes, is to celebrate our successes. It's important. So important to acknowledge that we have done something, we have achieved something, all these little steps, you know, this drives our motivation. And even for yourself or for your team, but it's important to celebrate in an effective way each of these levels that we achieve. And I said this before, but you must be realistic, you know. To be successful, we need to make sure that our goals are really realistic. Of course, we can dream, but if we dream too much, we can be disappointed. I mean, I know that, and we feel down sometimes and don't achieve what we set out. So, for example, you might work hard, but the feeling of accomplishment, pride and happiness that you were hoping are not there. There is a problem, right? I mean, for example, if in a new college, or if there is a new college graduate, for example, and dream of becoming professional an athlete, it's not really realistic, right? Because it's another way, it's another path. So it's likely much more to reach your goal if you be realistic. This is because the first step is recognizing that it is possible for you, and then make this plan that will help you go there, right? You should also consider how you will measure, as I said before, how do you measure your success? So this is, if your goal is specific, this is called SMART, specific, and then measurable, attainable, and time-bound, SMART objective. This will give you something to measure and something to aim for and motivate yourself to achieve this. So it's important to make sure that your goals are based on your authentic values. That's important, and interested, you know. And this is really what we want. So you can tell if you want a goal, for example, by asking yourself, what would happen if I didn't accomplish this? Man, I would feel miserable, right? For example, if your purpose is to spread the word about your organization and should not be setting a goal because, you know, if you, for example, want to spread out something, it's not realistic. Yes, I'm going to TV and talk about it. So it's a lot more difficult to do, but you can spread the word around, and that's more realistic, right? So it's a good idea to celebrate the successes. This will continue to build up motivation, momentum that will help you to reach this final destination. This will help you to maintain positive attitude and avoid feeling defeated, really avoid feeling this, because if you don't celebrate your success, you will lose this natural sense of achievement and fulfillment. So, and a big important part is take action. Once we have, for example, this clear plan for reaching our goals, it's time to go to work, right? I know it's not always easy, we're always in the theory sometimes, but begin by writing down all of your goals in a blank piece of paper. Write down everything you want to achieve, no matter how big, how small. Don't hold back, and don't let this "I can never achieve this" word, or you wouldn't be able to do that, or this will stop you, these voices. I mean, it's okay to start big, because you will break these goals. I mean, your vision could be big, you will break these goals down, in these manageable pieces that you can go one by one. So take time to think about each goal and why you want it, even these little ones, Are you trying to accomplish this because it's important to you or your personal or professional life? Or is this goal in line with your values and vision for the future? That's very important. If both questions are negative to you, you should normally think about another goal that aligns with your purpose and your vision. So if you're used to setting, and following this will help you to feel more fulfilled and motivated. It will also give you this sense of accomplishment when you reach your goals, even the little ones. And this will in turn motivate you to continue to push forwards toward your vision. So people that are this purpose driven, they implement this strategy and add values to other people. That's important. We only advance if we do something that add value. They develop these products and improve people's lives. So it's important to prioritize your goals and focus on those that have this strong why behind. If your why isn't strong enough, consider holding back and on this goal until you have this even stronger reason to pursue it. So creating goals, I know it can be overwhelming, but at the end it's worth the effort, and it's because we know what drives us. And so once you see and set your goals, make sure to put them in motion, take action, implement a system that helps you track and measure your progress. So there are project management apps or using calendar and everything that will help you track this. So I hope this was really helpful for you. Let me know in the comments, and it's important. It's our life. We must have these visions, our core values, advance in life, right? So let me know. And subscribe to our blog, also LuoVita. You receive once a week really simple step-by-step guide how to set up ideas, opportunities. It's very important. It helped me, and it will help you, I'm sure. So let me know and take care of yourself, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.